Today, I'm going to be talking about why the release of Marathon might cause arc raiders to die out and get less updates and less players. Let's get into it. Listen, I don't beat around the bush. This is not a typical commentary video where the first 20 minutes is me talking about random crap, and then I get to the point. I don't do that. So in return for me not doing that, please subscribe to see more very soon. Okay, since the launch of Arc Raiders, the game's already had so much hype, lots of players, and strong feedback. But Arc Raiders' downfall might come even without the release of a competitor like Marathon. See, Arc Raiders is PvP VE with a strong emphasis on PvE, with some of the developers even mentioning how the game wasn't even meant to be a combat focused as it seems. But that's why they have the matchmaking system where they have. We won't get lobbied that crazy with people that are PvP if you're more just running in and not dealing any damage to anyone else. So with the PvP oriented base that they have for the game, fighting bosses, upgrading your benches, after that you're done. If you're really focused on PvE, after you upgrade your benches and everything like that and kill all the bosses once, there's really no point. You're not going to load in and kill the same bosses. That'd be boring. On the PvP side of things, like there's really not that many guns, and it seems like it's almost easy to get guns. So then even when you extract with a bunch of loot, it doesn't even matter. It's not like Tarkov where there are 500 random objects worth like 50k to 500k. There are literally like 50 objects worth 3k each. So it isn't typical to extract with 500k worth of loot. But even if you did and you were rich in Arc Raiders, it doesn't really matter because you can't really buy many guns or good guns, and there's no marketplace to spend money. Arc Raiders is made by Embark, right? Embark, who's also made the finals, which is one of the best games ever. I love the finals. It's so much fun. I honestly like it more than Arc Raiders because I played it first too. But anyway, I love the finals. But if it taught me anything about Embark, it's that they kind of don't do shit. They never add a bunch of guns or maps. They rarely update the game besides like new skins. It's almost like Arc Raiders is getting older, right? So it's almost like Arc Raiders is getting older with very little new updates. We waited a while for new updates, thinking we're going to get new maps and new guns, and all we got was literally the hurricane mode, and it's basically the same as like the winter map and the like electromagnetic storm. So it keeps me wondering how Embark keeps getting these games to blow up, and then shortly after taking advantage of it, they don't update it while it's popular. When it dies out, and then they start updating it because they have to keep the little players they have. And that kind of seems like what's going on with Arc Raiders. It seems like all the funny viral clips from the game right now going viral are part of proximity chat. And that's kind of what it's been from the beginning, but even more now, where all the funny things is just proximity chat. And to be honest, that's in any game. That's not just because this game's special. But soon in a couple of days, Marathon is going to come out, and the playtest just ended. They're already making a bunch of UI changes based off feedback from the community, as well as other changes. Marathon is heavily based on mechanical skill and PV and not PvE dynamics like Arc Raiders. So to be honest, if Marathon really updates their game often and listens to the community, and they have a strong and good matchmaking system, they could become the #1 new extraction shooter. And with everybody switching over, it could cause Arc Raiders to plummet in game sales and cause them to not be able to push out as many updates. And then from there, they're just cooked. But if there's anything I learned from Embark, it's that they just really don't take advantage of their games. The finals came out, and it was like it was a hidden gem. Like there's nothing been made like that before. We're so used to the same like games like Rainbow Six and CSGO and Valorant, where you literally have the one team plants the bomb, the other team defuses, and there's been 1,000 games made just off that basis. And then there's a lot of extraction games too. And to be honest, the finals came out and it was just different. Like you have this box that you have to go fight for, and then you have to put that in another box, and there's different modes, and it's such a different type of game. It's really cool. There's like money you have to get. It's just completely different. But when the finals came out, and then everybody was hype, and it was hype for like a few days, right? It was literally a few days of hype. They did not have that long to take advantage of it, but they didn't make announcements of what's soon coming. Maybe it was a few weeks, but they didn't make any announcements of like, oh, we're gonna add esports and tournaments, so you better get your best buddies and play like Fortnite does, because that's like the only reason Fortnite's even staying is because all these little kids think they're gonna make a bunch of money off of it now. They didn't do that. They didn't talk about the new guns they're gonna add, the new maps they're gonna add. They didn't do anything. They just thought that it was just an endless supply of money, and it was free too, right? So they had some cool skins, some battle passes, and then after that, what did they do? They make a new battle pass every 90 days right now. And since then, and still now, every 3 months they come out with a new battle pass. They literally delayed the last one. Like, what? You have 3 months to make a battle pass? I mean, I can make a battle pass for my Roblox game in like a month. I don't know. It can't be that hard for a whole team of people getting paid pretty good, especially with like AI and stuff now. If you don't have an idea, just have AI make it. I don't know. But like, I know it's easy for me to sit here and say, you know, what these game developers should do. But like, if you're in that seat and you're trying to keep your game alive, you got to do what it takes. And like, Embark's just kind of not showing that. So Marathon might just come up and do the right things, keep their game fresh, keep adding maps, and you know, doing what the community wants them to do, and they might just keep their game alive. And then our Raiders might see less updates if less people are buying the game and stuff. If they're already not updating it that much now, and then all of a sudden they're not making as much money and they can't afford to pay all these people, then what's going to happen, right? They might have to go back to the finals and just start uploading that because they have the same like dedicated community of like a few thousand people, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe because I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to get my subscribers up so I can make more videos and everything. So yeah, please subscribe and like the video and comment what you think below. Until next time, peace.